Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naimaz. I'm Chief Market Analyst at Evertrade, and welcome to our daily technical analysis video. Today is a very important day because today is when we're going to get the Federal Reserve Committee monetary policy decide if the Federal Reserve Committee deciding about the monetary policy. What does this mean? How does this really impact gold prices? That is exactly the topic of this discussion. And more importantly, is gold a good opportunity? That is another question that we will answer. As always, it is important for us to go through this disclaimer. Anything which will be discussed cannot be perceived as advice. The full disclaimer is in front of you. Now, we are going to begin the conversation by looking at the daily time frame. Now, as I was saying earlier, today we are going to get the Federal Reserve's monetary policy decision. Jerome Powell, who is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, he has said he's promised to the market basically that he is not going to change the monetary policy anytime soon. But remember, there is significant change in the economic health of the US economy. Why? Well, number one is we have more people who are getting the vaccine on a daily basis. We have more than 23% plus of the population who has already received the coronavirus vaccine. Number two, we have ample amount of stimulus. In fact, the 1.9 trillion stimulus has already started to land, and that means Americans are going to spend more, and it also going to reflect in the economic health. So all of that really translate that the US economy is on a much better footing now in comparison to how it was back in December. So the question really is, what does this really mean for the gold prices? Well, gold is obviously trading against the dollar, and the dollar index has been strengthening for the last few weeks, because if we see the dollar index against the euro, you can see the euro is dropping, and that is primarily because of the dollar index gaining strength. However, the situation is not that simple when it comes to gold prices. Yes, we are seeing that consistency in the downward trend, and that reflects the same message that yes, the dollar index is strengthening, and that is pushing the gold prices lower. But we do have some sort of an evidence coming here, which is telling us that yes, gold prices could be set to move higher. What does that mean? If we switch the time frame and go onto our 4-hour time frame, this is where we get that sort of a message. But two important things to pay attention on the 4-hour time frame is that the price has been moving very much in a sideways consolidation pattern. The price has been trading in a very, very narrow range. There has been few times that when the price started to violate that 100-day simple moving average, and as it is doing it now as well, meaning the price is trying to break above the 100-day simple moving average. So in very simple English and in very simple technical analysis, if the price can stay above the 100-day simple moving average, then we can say that yes, this momentum is going to continue its journey towards its next resistance of 1801 to 1827. However, before that, we are likely to see the prices challenged by the 200-day simple moving average. However, on the flip side, if we see the price failing to stay above the 100-day simple moving average, then we are very much likely to see this price moving to the downside. And more importantly, we also need to pay attention to is that we have a situation where the price could be forming a double top, one top being over here, another big top being just right over here. And remember, this also is very much in line with previous resistance, which is over here. So we have the gold price forming a triple top. So that means that yes, there is a lot of momentum in the price, and the price is coming in the same area for the third time, and when the price really comes in the same area for the third time, the likely chances are that it is going to eat up all the supply, all the sell orders, and it will probably move to the upside. That is what the price is really reflecting. However, again, we need to see the evidence of that, and the evidence could only be in the form of if the price can stay above the 100-day simple moving average. Of course, we'll continue to monitor this move, and we'll be back with more update on this one tomorrow. That's all for now. See you guys tomorrow.